We're going to be talking about fractions. A fraction is something that can make your blood run cold. Nobody really likes the word fractions. But we're going to figure out a fun way to demonstrate fractions today using chocolate bars and eggs. Everybody understands that a Hershey's chocolate bar is one whole piece and it is divided into 16 different sections. If we consider our Hershey bar as our whole, also known as our denominator, then we're going to make fractions using our Hershey bars. So if we put 4 pieces of our whole chocolate bar as our part or our numerator, then we have a fraction that we can make into 4/16. So as you can see, the 4 represents our part, which is also our numerator. Our 16 represents our whole, which is our denominator. So the fraction would be the part 4 and the whole 16. Let's try another one using our 16 again as our denominator or our whole. Let's make the fraction 3/16. So we're going to remove 1 piece of chocolate from our part or our numerator and leave 3. So now we have the fraction 3/16. So given this concept with the fractions only being the part as it compares to the whole bar, which would you prefer? Would you prefer to have 14/16 of a chocolate bar? Or would you prefer 1/16 of a chocolate bar? I personally would prefer to have the 14/16. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. So as you can see, the closer that the numerator gets to the denominator, the more of the fraction you actually get to receive. So I would prefer 14/16 of my chocolate today. The next concept we're going to show is how we can use eggs to apply to fractions. Typically people buy eggs in a whole carton, which the whole carton consists of 12 eggs. So we're going to use our 12 eggs or our whole carton as our denominator. And this is our denominator, which is 12, which represents our entire carton of eggs. So we're going to make the fraction 4/12 using our dozen eggs to represent our whole and our number 4 to represent the part. And we're going to take out all of our eggs. So you can see that we have 4/12, which this is our part and this is our whole. So 4/12. It's going to show the relationship between the numerator and the denominator, or the part and the whole. So what if we change this number to 10/12? Would you rather buy 10/12 at the same price as 4/12? I think so, because you'll get much more eggs. So we're going to add 6 more eggs to get our 10/12. And as you can see, we only have 2 missing parts. And this is closer to, since this number is higher, it's getting closer to our denominator. So 10/12 is much closer to our whole than, say, 1/12. If we just put 1 egg, as the numerator decreases and gets smaller, the amount of eggs we get also decreases. So that is our relationship between our part and our whole in fractions.